Okay, here we go. I think we are live here in Qatar. So let's see what happens today. Round 7 of the Formula TR Championship here in the Middle East, Qatar, Doha, in the Lusail International Circuit. Track designed by the GOAT of track designers, Hermann Tilke. I don't know how to pronounce in German. Our German experts should know better than I do. We have a qualifying on the way. It is an 18-minute session uh, around the Losail circuit. And the first cars are just going out of the pits. We are gonna be able to see the full track map there. And we have a new team arriving on track. This is the alternate version of the Mihai Motorsports livery. They have a premium livery, which is the paid, uses a paid base, and this is the alternative in case the driver doesn't have the paid base, so they are able to compete with something similar to the team's livery. So this is it, Mihai Motorsports new team here in FTR. We'll just call them Mihai probably. Because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to say motorsports every single time, because I have to say other things as well. This is how commentary works. You say stuff. Well, there we go. New team in the series after Edwin, who now acts as a driver, left his team principal role as Strulovic, and now Mihai, he was kicked from tcast as a driver, retired from his driving sport and became a team principal, and then created his team replacing Strulovic. And now we have a tcast of Ole. Ole hosting the lobby today, going now towards the second sector of the track.
Hello,
And we
guys.
see the Mihai car of Cameron. This is Cameron, the driver who will be the first driver that the new team announced, and is now driving here in Qatar. There's another driver that is yet to be announced and will be announced after the race, and that will be the driver that will be alongside Cameron in Mihai Motorsports for the race for the rest of this season. Will be announced after the race. He was not able to attend today, but he might be able to attend the rest of the rounds. And we go now, sector number 2, very tricky section of corners as we go now to this hairpin. Very tricky exit as we go now to probably the most challenging section of the circuit, I would say, because you need to be very precise with the steering. You need to get on the apex and then out, and then on the exit and then in the apex. If you miss the apex slightly, you're pretty much dead for the entire section. And then you have a little run until the last corner of the circuit, fourth gear on the flat very early, and we go push, 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 and his lap time is gonna be a 120, 121.8. That's the first lap time we have here around Qatar, just gel flagging, that is Cameron, because he stopped in track, and Hidi Oliver seems like he has invalidated that lap. The RS wide open for the TR team driver, as we see now Marcel on the jigger rope, driving around the first sector of the track, now entering the second. Hairpin, very tricky to get right. And then here, this corner, you don't know the exit, where the exit is, until you're quite on it. And then very easy to validate, and he's invalidated, as we've seen. As I said, very easy to invalidate there, because you take the curve a lot to have a clear line through the corner, and it's not that hard to take a little more of the curve, and then you just invalidate the lap. And then we have Ole in P1 at the moment, and Hidi Oliver now completing his lap. The winner of the last race, I put him out, debut race and a win for Hidi Oliver. It couldn't start any better than that. And will the Hungarian be able to do something similar today? We will see as we go now on board with the speed graphic and the throttle and the brake. That's a very cool graphic. Thank you, teachers, for that. We break down into the last corner, flat out now, and let's see what lap time that is. It could be P1. It will most likely be P1 because look at the speed he carries. Now it's P2. It's a 121.4.
Yeah.
It is 80 milliseconds behind Ole.
Yeah,
And
and Edwin
Edwin
takes
just
P1.
went P1. His
Incredible.
debut race, and he gets P1 in quali. His debut race. We were talking about Hideo Oliver's performance brought him out last round as the debut driver, getting second place in quali and then winning the race. But look at Edwin. Edwin just went from a team principal to a driver. He's P1 in qualifying, driving for the drive team.
Indeed.
And now Antoine goes last corner. Antoine for Triple V. We have name redacted just left the session. If we could get an invite to name redacted, that would be amazing. So he's back in the lobby as Antoine goes a 121.0, 2/10 clear of Edwin's time. Antoine, who used to be a reserve, is now a full-time driver for Triple V. Ali, the team principal of Triple V, hesitated a lot when signing Antoine for some reason. I would have signed Antoine, like, as soon as the transfer window opened, but I don't know why the guys spent 10 days in total before eventually signing him. And yeah, look at that. Great signing right there. P1 in quali with 10 minutes to go. Well, there we go. Very close from Noxzz to invalidating the lap there. Last corner now. Very important to get a nice exit out of there. And now DRS wide open for the British driver driving for the British Team Drive.
Goes
That's
second.
an interesting game of words, and it's 1/10 off Antoine's time. Noxzz, very quick driver, got the pole position last time around in Portimao. And then we have Pool Diver. Pool Diver now breaks into the hairpin. And let's see as we go into the sector number 2. And we go into the corner. I think we may have Livitus trying to join me in commentary at the moment. It will be amazing if we can have the Turbo Team principal
I'm there
with me, so I can make fun of him because
you're not gonna make fun of me.
Anyways, and there we go. See RD Gamer driving for SP Automobili today. He used to be a reserve, now a full-time driver. Full flat out around here. Flat around here, like the stream title says, not even 100% brake pressure in there. Just a little bit of brakes, and then there we go. Flat out again. Flat out around here. Flat around here. Oh, invalidated there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is a shame for RD Gamer.
So we were talking about making fun of me?
Yeah, we were. I was, actually.
Well, wait until the next round. You will get double DNF, and Turbo will get 1 and 2.
Sure, buddy. Let's see if you can have 2 drivers attending.
Yeah, you're only P5 and P13, so calm down.
I mean, name redacted isn't even in the lobby. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
can't have any DNF.
I don't know if he's try.
Go ahead.
No, never mind. Number 2.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your predictions and who you think is gonna win today?
I don't really know, to be honest, but I think we could have a really, really good battle. Maybe between Eddie Oliver, if he managed to improve his position in qualifying. Maybe Noxzz also. And Edwin could maybe try to play with them also.
Great. And what do you think the pole time is going to be?
I think it's gonna be 120.6 or 120.5. I don't know.
Oh, so we might have an issue with the name redacted here. So apparently name redacted is left in our screens, but in his lobby, he is P6.
Yeah, so maybe try to invite him.
So yeah, so he's in the stream chat saying that. So yeah, that's an interesting topic to say the least. And yeah, as we see the grid at the moment, name redacted is last in our screens, but yeah, apparently in his screen, his P6, and it did appear as he was disconnected from the lobby earlier on in the session. But let's see what happens in the rest of this session. So here we go. We can see Ole on that tcast drives through.
Wait, unpopular cell 167.
No. What's happened there?
Is it cheating? 116.7 is impossible.
No. Something's happened there. As sector 1 was the floor. No, but sector 1 was 1 second.
Wait, let me check for the time pole.
Something very
pole
wrong
position.
happened.
Yeah, there is something wrong.
There's something wrong there with the game.
Yeah, the pole position in Qatar last year was 123.7. You cannot
That
get a
cannot be
116.7.
possible.
Yeah,
that 116
cheating,
cannot be
definitely.
possible.
He's clearly cheating. It's impossible. If we could have a look at the sector times.
No. What?
Do lap times. Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting to say the least. I really didn't know what to say about this. 116. Okay.
Yeah, that's not right.
No, that's certainly not right. Okay. So, just communication from our staff. The lobby will be we will go back to the lobby and then create another session, and we will then take the second best lap from Popular. That is what we will do. And number two is, while I'm communicating this to the league, feel free to comment it a bit about your thoughts on qualifying so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think?
About what? I couldn't listen all because I didn't hear well.
No. What I qualifying overall, like the 116 and pretty much the whole leaderboard at the moment.
I don't know how Unpopular Cell could be P1, but because if I remember correctly, he wasn't that good in the previous sessions.
Yeah, it's certainly not possible to do 116. So I don't know what's happened there.
Yeah, maybe. So it's either cheating or maybe a bug.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's cheating, but I think it's just the game, the glitch.
Yeah, we need to follow him for another lap, I think.
Yeah, it's certainly an interesting situation, right, that we have right here, but and also so TGs, if you are here, you if you could invite name redacted and blue Gogi because A6 is gone. Yeah, I will tell them to add you, and then you can invite them because let's see what happens. 2 minutes 20 left in the session. Let's see what happens. This is the last chance for drivers to start a lap. So everybody goes out of the pit lane, trying to seek a few tenths.
So yeah, let's see. So Unpopular Cell has got only 1 lap. Yeah, he's going out. We'll have to look at him.
So let's go out lap for everybody now as we see Unpopular after doing that interesting lap time there, right there. So 116.7, that cannot be possible. So it's basically yeah, Libertus, who do you think is gonna be the biggest improver?
I think it could be in terms of position, you mean?
Yeah, like the guy who's gonna improve the lap time or position the most.
I think Pool Diver can improve.
Yeah, that's true. Pool Diver can improve, and I think Marcel.
Yeah, the Jiggles can improve. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, Marcel certainly will be able to improve because he doesn't have a lap time set in. He's pretty quick. He's a pretty quick driver, even though he's a bit too inconsistent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not inconsistent in terms of lap times, but in terms of you know, collisions. I mean, keeping it clean on track. That's what I mean.
It's not clean enough, in fact. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see now as Alex is gonna finish his lap.
Go to Unpopular Cell now. So we really need to look at him. So.
Oh, it's a P6, 121.3.
He's 2 tenths down, of course.
There we go. We have a very good lap, hopefully, from Ansel upcoming now. Because this is gonna be pretty much his only shot of getting a good close.
He's 2.5 down.
I mean, because his lap time is a 1:16. So it's not a. I mean, let's see. Let's wait until he crosses the line.
Yeah.
There's a car ahead, very dangerously close. A bit of dirty air, then now it turns into a slipstream, and it's gonna be a
20.4. That seems look a bit strange to me.
20. So that's pole position.
Yeah. But that look a bit weird to me. So, I don't know for you, but
I don't know. I mean, so that would be pole position if the time was legit.
Yeah.
So yeah, certainly an interesting situation. Let's go into let's go mute ourselves in commentary so far, and let's see when we return for the race.
Yeah.
Can you mute stream? everybody, we're here in Qatar, round 7 of the FTR Championship. Here in Losail, Qatar, drivers are on the grid, the lights are turning on, and it's gonna be
Lights out and away we go!
lights on and away we go, go. Here in Losail, round number 7 of the FTR Championship. We see Hidi Oliver. 3 wide into turn number 1. Hidi Oliver goes to P2.
And Unpopular Cell goes wide! Oh my god!
Joins. Quiet in
He's down to
unsafe
P7.
manner.
What just
Hidi
happened?
Oliver
Oh,
P1.
and Edwin has got something, I think. That's okay.
So he's just falling back from the pack a little bit as Antoine is P2. Hidi Oliver's P1.
Oh,
Marcel!
virtual safety car.
Marcel. Marcel's gonna crack into
Has he
turn number
damaged the
3.
car?
No, turn
Yes,
number 4.
he has lost the wing.
He's just the win, turn number 4. That must have been contact and it's a virtual safety. Oh, this race is okay. So now start the race, to say the least. Yes, that's definitely a nice start to a chaotic start to race. Little incident there. It's Marcel with that front wing now. That's gonna be race ruined. Unless there's a safety car, full safety car later on. Hidi Oliver, what start? However, from I think it was P4. Pretty sure it was P4. See P1 going 3 wide into turn number 1, and then Cell going slightly wider, misjudging that braking point, and then also created a little bit of a mess towards the back of the grid. With rejoin. As virtual safety car. It's people pitting. It's Edwin and Marcel.
And
It's
Edwin is
side by
retiring from the
side!
race.
Edwin retired from the session. Hidi Oliver says the fastest lap, but Antoine was side by side pretty much at the safety
what
car
a move there.
restart.
Oh, and Hidi maybe can get the inside line, and he can. He comes back into the lead.
It's gonna be Hidi Oliver taking the lead of the race. It's gonna be Antoine in second, and pulled over and all. They're having a battle there for 3rd place, last step of the podium. Wait, they're inside each other.
Yeah.
They're inside each other. Oh, this is amazing battle. They're
Yeah.
literally invisible. Oh, and Alex goes wide.
Yep.
It's gonna be Ollie taking that P3 in that tcast livery car. So, Blue Gorgies lost the position there in 9th place to more Joja in the Triple V. They're still side by side as they approach this very challenging section of the racetrack. Oh! What's happened? It's real! Memory that
Oh,
just
there's been some
crashed!
contact there. Yeah. Virtual safety car again. This is
happened
very
there?
exciting. This is very interesting.
Does he have front wing damage?
Yeah, clearly.
No front wing at all. No front wing at all. No?
He has
That's
lost
a
the whole
shame.
front wing.
Wow, that's a shame. And what the other car that collided was Cameron.
Yeah.
Cameron colliding there with the TR team driver. And there we go. The TR team driver now sliding into the pits, changing that front wing, most likely, unless he did a Ferrari strategy and forgot to change it. There we go. It's gonna be another virtual safety car. We've got 2 virtual safety cars.
In the space of 3 laps.
2 laps. 2 laps.
Yeah, 2 laps even.
So this is gonna be quite an interesting race, because do virtual safety cars count for the total safety car limit? There's a safety car limit depending on the limit of the length of the race. 3. So, but we have 4 in Portimao.
Oh, and the popular cell has got a drive-through penalty for spinning on a safety car.
Oh! Damn.
And
That's-
he is done,
Wow.
unfortunately for him.
That sales race gone.
Yeah, clearly.
Started on pole position. It's now 8th place.
And drive-through.
Misjudged the breaking point in turn number 1. And now he is with the drive-through penalty. And Antoine peeking on the inside of Hidi Oliver. as we cannot see anymore what happens on our screens, but probably in stream you will be able to. Let's see if Antoine is able to make the move on Hidi Oliver into turn number 1. Number 2, who do you think is going to be able to win this race?
Antoine.
How do you think Antoine is making it?
No, I'm asking you if you were talking about Antoine or whatever.
No. Who do you think is winning the race?
I think, as I told you, I think it could be either Hidi, not Edwin, and maybe maybe Noxzz or whatever.
I mean, I think my prediction is not biased. It's Hidi Oliver. Hidi Oliver is my bet to win the race. Let's see if we can get the stream back going, Teach, because
no,
in our Discord live stream we
we
cannot
can't.
see.
It's loading.
I think. Oh, we're muted.
Okay,
and
we have
here
got
we
the stream
go.
back.
Yeah, we're back to life, everybody. Let's go. This is Ole in 3rd place, trying to catch the 2 ahead. This is going to be Antoine and Hidi Oliver ahead as Marcel, making moves from the back there in 11th place. Let's see, going to be... Is DRS wide open at this point? Yes, it is. DRS wide open for the German driver now. Let's see. Antoine, fastest lap of the race on those hard tires. Let's see if he's able to make
Hidi
the
goes
move.
down the inside.
It's going to be outside, but it's not going to be able to... No! Oh my god, they got too close there. I thought that was going to be contact, and I didn't want my driver to spin from the lead of the race. Hopefully, it wasn't that much it wasn't that close enough for one of them to spin around. Let's see the tires. Everybody is on, because this is race strategy, very important here in Qatar. Also, tire degradation. If you could have that on for the rest of the race, that would be amazing with the different tire strategies going on. And let's see now if Oli is going to be able to make the move here, as Antoine is falling back from Hidi Oliver, and he is falling back and falling back and falling back over and over again, and
falling back like the stream as well.
Yeah, stream is bad again. And Ole, let's see if he's able to make the move for 2nd place. I believe Ole was actually teammates with Antoine for one race. Antoine acted as a reserve for tcast. So previous teammates now fighting for 2nd place. Let's see what happens.
Yep. So stream is still gone. We've got the stream back, nice. So you can see the live action, because on the YouTube stream you have a bit of delay compared to us. But yeah, so Hidi Oliver is still leading the race in front of Antoine, and Ole was still pretty close to Antoine, only 3/10.
Yeah,
the world top 5 is within like 2 seconds. That is very interesting to see.
Everybody's super close there. It's going to be certainly an exciting race, especially this track is quite hard to follow all the cars, but they've been doing it quite well, actually. Maybe it seems like everybody's quite in the same pace, which is quite good. So Hidi Oliver on the lead, under pressure from Antoine, under pressure from Ole, under pressure from Paul Diver, under pressure from Noxzz. That's the race situation right now. But Noxzz, I think, is the one that's applying the pressure the most there on Paul Diver. So maybe it seems like Noxzz may have that extra pace on the tcast, on the Jigarob in front, and then the tcast of Ole may not be able to catch up to the pack ahead, because it doesn't seem like, even though, as we can see right now, Noxzz maybe is attacking and maybe has a chance to make the move on Paul Diver, and Antoine also did the same with Hidi Oliver, but Ole was pretty much in the middle, wasn't attacking, not defending, in the middle there. Maybe he's like not fast enough to catch the pack ahead, but not maybe slow enough to be under pressure from Paul Diver. So let's see what happens in the remaining laps of the race. So,
You can see
for the
that in
back,
an, yeah,
there's a battle there
yeah.
between Marcel and Alex for 11th and 12th.
Yeah, Alex is pushing. He's using his ERS. He's down to 40%, while Marcel has got 75 at the moment.
Yeah, that's certainly not good for the ERS management. ERS management is very, very important, and that's what I was saying. Seems like there's a clear driver that's not fast enough, and that is gonna be Pool Diver. Pool Diver is now 9 tenths away from Ole. As we see now, DRS wide open for Noxzz. This is gonna be an easy move. It's gonna be inside, and probably even before the braking zone, as we have a move for B1 Antoine on the inside of Hiddy Oliver on the outside, trying to defend.
Oh.
They'll go side by side there on the exit of turn number 1. Now turn number 2, Hiddy Oliver on the inside. Antoine trying to take the better exit into turn number 3, flat out. But let's see if he manages to make the move into turn number 4. They're not side by side, and Antoine is gonna have to stay behind for another lap as Noxzz has made the move. Noxzz has made the move on Pool Diver right there for 4th place. It is now Antoine under pressure from Ole. Ole very close to Antoine there. That's what happens when you have a battle with another driver. You lose time, and then you're most likely to be under pressure if you do not make the move. As now Alex has made the move back on Marcel. Marcel gets a 3-second penalty, in fact.
Yeah.
That's not good for the Jigger Drop driver. And the other Jigger Drop driver now trying to take the position back from Noxzz. Very close to Noxzz, but Noxzz is also catching up to the back ahead. So if he wants to make the move, Pool Diver is going to have to be a big dive. But I think the driver that will be the most under pressure on the straight will be Hiddy Oliver, because he will not be with DRS. Let's see, Hiddy Oliver. He will certainly be under pressure from Antoine. Let's see, Hiddy Oliver. Antoine almost pulling side by side there into turn number 1. As the lead of the race, tries to break away from the pack. Is not able to. Antoine, though, trying to make those moves to go further up the grid. So, Levitus, who do you think is going to be the first of these drivers to pit?
So I think it's gonna be Ole, because he's the one on mediums.
Exactly. Well, he's the one I mean. He's the one who should have the tire advantage right now. He should have the pace advantage, or maybe we've gotten already to the crossover.
But it's gonna be the crossover when mediums is starting to get too much wear.
Actually, I think we've passed the crossover, because all this last lap time was a 25.5, and it was a 25.1 ahead and a 25.2 behind. So maybe all these tires are saying stop. If we look at tire degradation, I think that is a 21%. I cannot see very well. No, it's maybe 31%. I cannot see very well. But yeah, tire degradation is kicking in here in Losail, especially because Losail is a track that is very easy to get that tire degradation. And RD Gamer, 3-second penalty.
Yep. He's into P8, so he might lose 1 or 2 positions in the end if it stays like this.
Yeah, he's under pressure from Blue Gogi right behind in the RS zone. So that might be an extra position for Blue Gogi. Mujoja, we're going to report that Mujoja was the driver saying the fastest lap. It's a 1:25.087. Fantastic lap time from the Finnish driver driving for Triple V. The other Triple V we're watching right now is Antoine in 2nd place, recently signed by Triple V for the rest of the season. And it's going to be the Mihai Motorsports driver, Cameron, spinning on the exit of the hairpin.
Yep.
On those hard tires.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's certainly not going to be good for start condition. And not good for this race either, because he's 14 seconds behind everybody else. the pack ahead. I mean, Mujoya's P6 slowly catching up to the pack ahead. Will he be able? Will he be involved in this fight for the win as well? If these people fight too hard and start losing time, maybe. This is Formula TR. Expect the unexpected. Expect the
Exactly.
unexpected. But yeah, Levitis, do you think Mujoya is going to be able to catch up to this pack?
I think that's not impossible if he manages to manage the tires correctly.
Yeah, but of course he needs luck as well. Like these people,
Yeah.
the pack ahead, obviously fighting and losing time in order for him to catch up. Because right now, the gap is getting bigger and bigger. It was 4.0 at the beginning of the lap, and it's now 4.4.
Yeah. It's like he's starting to lose a bit of time.
Mujoja's tires, sorry, but Mujoja's tires are quite dead. They are medium tires,
Yeah.
so he has to pit shortly, I guess. So maybe, actually, he's losing time now. If we look at if I were him, I will pit now because I'm losing time to the guys ahead, and I can pit and I can try to do the undercut and I can try to be ahead once all of these people pit. Yeah, but tire condition is kicking in, and he's not getting closer back ahead. It's 5 seconds now. He's lost a second to the back ahead in this last lap. I think he started dead. I think he needs to pit. Let's see if he does. It's 4.9 the gap. 5 seconds. And he's gonna stay out for another lap. I don't think that's the right decision. I do not think that's the right decision, but we move. So it's gonna be Antoine trying to make the move on Hideo Oliver. I think actually Antoine does not want to make the move on Hideo Oliver. He just wants to stay behind and manage his tires. And then when Hideo Oliver expects this the least, pit and do the undercut. But then Hideo Oliver can also do the opposite, as Cell overtakes RD Gamer for P9. Hideo Oliver can also do the opposite, and when Antoine least expects it, protects himself from the undercut by going into the pits. That's the thing. Who's gonna be pitting the first out of that group? It has to be Ole, no, because that's the medium tires. Very good energy management from the top three. Noxzz and Pool Divers energy management is not that good, if I'm compared to the top three. If I'm being completely honest. So yeah, many people are yet to pit, and with tire degradation being so high here in Qatar,
We have a yellow
there's
sector
yellow
2.
flag.
It's green, alright.
Yeah, it seems like everything's alright. I don't know what's happened there. Yeah, other game has lost a few positions. We're right there. That must have been a little incident. As Pool Diver, though, putting the pressure on Noxzz. 2/10 is the gap. Seems like maybe Noxzz tires are in a very good state. Cell gets a 3-second penalty for multiple track limit warnings. Track limits are here a very important topic in Qatar. Very easy to get started wide, very easy to get a warning. But the top five, fighting for the win, haven't got a single track limit penalty yet. And if any of these people do get a penalty, they are pretty much screwed because they're all so close. Oh, look at that little slide from.
When RD Gamer is retired from the session.
In pits.
Yeah, in the pits, so we shouldn't get anything.
There we go. It's gonna be putting that energy into the straight, but it's gonna be very hard to overtake here into the triple right-hander. So, as I was saying, everybody's so close. If you get a penalty, you're gonna lose so many positions if you're in this top 5 group. Let's see if anybody dives into the pits. Nobody does. It's gonna be yellow flag there for the car retiring into the pit lane, but that will not be any kind of safety car.
Oh, watch out! He might be a bit too slow though.
It's gonna be pulled over, making the move before the braking zone on Noxzz. And there we go. Oh, what's happened there? The car's top in the middle, even though he returned to the pits. That's an interesting.
That's F123, so.
It's F123. Yeah. But here we go. It's gonna be Cameron into the pits. The Mihai driver, new team in FTR, are now driving into the pits, changing tires, going out. This is halfway through the race. Ole. I don't know what Ole's situation is, to be honest, because it's on the medium tire. Now when he pits, who's that? No, that's name redacted. Yeah, it's name redacted. Being lapped, so nothing to worry about. Ole has 55% in tire degradation.
Yeah, but
Which
which is
compared to the
not.
ones on the hard tire,
Yeah,
they have a
it's
similar number of similar percent of degradation to be
yeah,
honest.
that's
So
interesting.
great. Yeah,
Well,
great
Oli
tire
is into the
management.
pits now.
All is gonna go to the pits. Yeah, he had to be the first to pit because even though his tire management, his tire percentage is similar to the rest, of course he has the medium tire has to pit first because then he's gonna lose the most time. And now he's gonna try to go for the undercut and go ahead. But now he's gonna put the medium tire on while the rest of the pack will be on that medium tire for the remainder of the race. But great stuff from Ole though to great tire management, but of course it's now gonna be in a tire disadvantage. However, maybe something interesting can happen in the last laps of the race. Everybody's medium tires are so dead, pretty much they're dead, that all these hard tires are able to gain time on the very last couple of laps because we get to that crossover point and then the mediums lose their performance. But Antoine cannot keep up with Hiddy Oliver. As we can see, he's falling back and falling back and falling back. It is, I think, time to pit for Antoine. And for Pool Diver as well, I mean for Noxzz as well. Let's go on the TV camera and see if anybody pits. Oh! Hideo was gonna pit! And Antoine was gonna pit as well. Antoine was gonna pit as well. He's forced to stay out because he has to do the opposite of what Hideo does. Murjoja is gonna stay out.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the right decision still, but he should have pitted way earlier. I think. Now it's gonna be Hideo going out on the track again. It's gonna be Blue Gogi on track, staying out because he is pitted. Oh, that's Cell going slightly wide.
Yeah. Yeah, very slightly.
And Ole is behind Hidi Oliver.
Yeah, but right
but
on his
when
tail.
Antoine pits, I assume Antoine will be behind. Antoine will probably slot in between Pool Diver and Ole in that position. And Cameron says the fastest lap on those medium tires. Ole, as I said, now has those hard tires. Is gonna have that tire disadvantage at the moment. This is Hiddy Oliver's moment to just break away. Hiddy Oliver is on fresh medium tires, Ole on fresh hards. If the medium tires, the biggest advantage you're gonna have over the medium tires, of the hard tires, it's gonna be now. And with Ole being the hard tire runner ahead of every single medium tire runner, except for Hiddy Oliver, I think this is a perfect chance for Hiddy Oliver to just break the pack and go away. It's gonna be Antoine pitting now to see where he slots in. It's definitely not gonna be P1, I think, because I believe, yeah, the lap times are too good. The absence of the shoe ahead. It's gonna be Murjoja P1 at the moment. Let's see where Antoine comes out. It's gonna be only the fastest lap of the race, and it's to say it's gonna slot in between Pool Diver and Ole, as predicted. However, Antoine's gonna be out of that DRS range, 4 tenths away from the DRS range. Will he be able to get into that zone? We will see. Blue Gogi goes into the pits. I think this is his second pit stop of the race. The SP Automobili driver now going out on P11. And it's now going to be Ole driving through the second sector of the racetrack. Ole is in DRS zone of Hiddy Oliver, but not by much. It's 8 tenths. 9 tenths. Getting dangerously close to getting out of that DRS zone. And Hiddy Oliver, if he manages to break that DRS zone, he could be winning the race. But Ole is there. Ole is sticking around in the DRS range. It's 8 tenths. 8.8. He's gonna still get it, I think, for another lap. Yes, he's gonna still get it for another lap. Just getting in. I think Pool Diver may have lost it. Everybody's so close to losing the DRS in the moment. They're like in that 9 tenths, 1 second, 8 tenths gap. Hiddy Oliver, fastest lap of the race. That is the attempt to break away from that DRS range. Because if he does that, he's gonna pretty much have that race in his hands, unless he does a very big mistake. There is cars ahead that will have to unlap them to let the other cars around. It's going to be Unpopular Cell, the tcast driver now going into the pits.
Yep. Let's see which tire puts. It's soft already.
Softs? No, I don't think he can get the softs until the end.
Unless there is a safety car, no.
No, it's a...
It's
3-second penalty for Cameron. Hiddy Oliver and Ole, look at the gap. Look at the gap. 9 tenths, 9, 8 now. Ole getting closer and closer and closer now. But, oh, it's so close between the two of them. But I think he's gonna get it another lap. But Mojoja is gonna give. Mojoja's gonna give Hiddy Oliver the DRS. He is. Hiddy Oliver's not gonna have DRS from Mojoja, who just went into the pits. This could be the decider of the race. It's now all is not gonna get as close as previous laps. Antoine doesn't seem like he's able to catch up to all his DRS zone, and Noxzz has falling out of Antoine's DRS zone, and now very under pressure from Pool Diver. Pool Diver attempting to dive. Try to attempt to make a move on any corner of the racetrack at this point. There we go. Pool Diver, very close. As Alex and Mojoja are side by side on the pit lane exit. Alex and Mojoja battle for 6th and 7th. And just got out of the pit lane Mojoja, so Mojoja should be able to take that. Let's see if he does a dive bomb in an unconventional, in an unusual spot. If we can see that. No, we can't. Oh, yeah, we can. Mojoja. Oh, Alex gone wide. This is the perfect chance for Mojoja to make the move. Roll the outside. Yes, he does. Fantastic there from the Triple V driver, the Finnish driver, flying Finn, flying around the desert. Not his usual conditions for a Finnish guy, but he's still flying around. Ole's DRS range just got out. He was just out of the DRS range with Ole, with Hiddy Oliver, but he just got in again. I think it's the same thing every lap. He just appears to be out, and then he catches up, and then appears to be out, and then he catches up, and never eventually goes out. But Antoine's caught up. Antoine is there. Ole's, maybe it could be. Oh, 1 second. It's 1 second there. And Antoine getting closer. Ole's pace is dropping as people pitting for the back. But we care about the battle for the lead. As Ole is out of that DRS range. 1.1. Unless he does an absolutely outstanding sector at the moment. He's gonna be out of the DRS, and Hiddy Oliver is potentially gonna win the race unless something very unexpected happens. But the unexpected is expected in FTR. Libertus?
Yes.
Antoine is very close to Ole. Do you think he's gonna be able to make the move?
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna get DRS, Livestream as well. For me, there's no doubt about him making it. Look how close the gap. Look how close the gap is closing. It's closing. It's closing. And closing. And Antoine just at the braking zone, takes P2 from Ole. And maybe Ole behind can try to get the better exit out of these two corners and maybe try to get a better acceleration. With the Silverstream, it could be a bit ambitious to
No,
make a move down the side there, but he's not gonna
no, no,
make
no,
it.
no. Not enough. Simply not enough. As we see, Pool Diver and Noxzz is fighting for that fourth place on the leaderboard. Oh! That's Noxzz going a little bit wide. That's definitely a warning. Under pressure. He definitely feels under pressure there because he's gone off track.
Yeah,
Murjo
and
gets a 3-second penalty. Talking about penalties, the driver on P6 at the moment gets a penalty. I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference though because the driver right behind is 9 seconds behind, and that's Cameron. Very close Pool Diver, however, is he gonna do a cheeky little dive into here? I doubt it because there's like, if you want to die, you do it, but if you want to keep racing, then you stay behind. It's gonna be flat, not flat right here because obviously it's race conditions. You have the fuel and also the tire degradation. Oh, that is Noxzz going wide once again. His light, his ERS light is flashing. His energy management is not being good, and now it's Pool Diver potentially taking his spot. Levitus, I will let you take over this one.
we can see maybe Pool Diver down inside. Pool Diver making his classical moves, which are known as diving, and he's up into fourth place. But maybe Noxzz can try to get a good exit, but I don't think he's gonna make it. Yeah, the gap is
No.
already being bigger, so yeah, that's the move down for Pool Diver.
Yeah, but the thing is, Noxzz is going quite slowly, and now the gap to the podium is 3 seconds almost. 2.5 getting, yeah, 2.5 now. Seems like Pool Diver does have pace though.
Yeah.
So maybe they can help each other and try to catch up the back ahead. If they are smart and they do smart racing instead of just fighting for a position at any moment. It's gonna be not many laps left, but it's not impossible. I think it could be possible for them to catch up. Another situation, though, is Antoine and Hidey Oliver. The gap is now 1.4 seconds. They're so close, still so far. But obviously, Ole, if Ole wants to have any kind of chance of winning this race, he cannot send it down the inside of Antoine. Because if he sends a move, you're going to lose time fighting. And if you're going to lose time fighting, then Hidey Oliver is just going to run away with the win. So I think if Ole wants to win this race, which is what every single driver wants to do, he needs to stay behind. As Marcel gets the 3-second penalty, that's not what you want, of course. If you are in the pack ahead, you cannot get a penalty. Noxzz has gone a few times already. Maybe he doesn't go anymore. He definitely doesn't want to go wide any more times because otherwise he may be able to get that penalty. So yeah, you do not want to get a penalty and you do not want to lose time fighting with the cars ahead if you want to catch Hidey Oliver at P1. Hidey Oliver, the gap is growing. Last time it was 1.3, now it's 1.5. So maybe it seems like the TR team driver is gonna make it a 2 out of 2. 2 races in FTR, 2 wins, unless something unexpected happens.
Yeah. And then Redacted has been nabbed by the P11, so I think yeah, Redacted is out. He's not in the session.
No, he's driving in the session, I think.
I don't think he's.
So basically, now we have Ole. The air is wide open on the main straight. Let's see if the German driver is gonna be able to make the move. And as I said, even if he was able to make the move, it's not what he wants. But seeing as just how Hidey Oliver just slowly runs away with the win, maybe all is this desperation just says, no, I cannot wait any longer, just sink. I mean, that will obviously mean no race win. But, I mean, I personally, I don't know what you think, but I personally think that they're not catching Hidey Oliver.
Yeah, I don't think we will catch him. I think unless Hidey Oliver makes a mistake or gets the penalty, I think the win is for him. Unless there's something unexpected happening. But you know, here you can expect the unexpected.
Yeah, but let's say you are Ole Libertors. You are in another situation. Next lap, next time you have DRS, you're able to send it inside. Do you send it? Seeing as you cannot catch up to Hiddy Oliver and the gap keeps growing slightly. Do you send it?
I would try because you can get P2 at least a few more points. So yeah.
Well, let's see what the German driver decides to do. It's going to be DRS right up and now for the tcast driver. German driver for German team. Ahead is going to be Antoine driving for Triple V. And he's going to send it. He's going to send it indeed. It's going to be a position taken. But I think it's Antoine lifting on the straight to let Ole through.
Yeah.
To see if Ole is able to catch to Hiddy Oliver. Even though Ole has made the move, they're both thinking about the win. Because, yeah, Antoine knows we've get to the crossover point. Antoine knows that Hiddy Oliver's medium tire may start to fall back and fall in performance. But I do not think any of this is gonna be useful because look at the gap now with Hiddy Oliver.
Yeah, the gap is increasing more than 2 seconds now.
Increasing a lot. No, that's race over. This is a battle between these two for second place. It's just no more thinking about race win. The race is now long gone. 2 seconds. You're not making that up. It's just thinking about second place, thinking about those extra 3 points to get for being second or third. Let's see. Will Antoine send it on Ole? And will Noxzz send it on Paul Dower? Paul Dower, by the way, has a penalty. Oh, it's going to be side-by-side for the back there between Noxzz and Paul Dower.
Yeah, and Noxzz takes P4.
Yeah, Paul Dower has a penalty as well, so I'm afraid it's going to be 4th place for Panther for Noxzz. No matter what. And now we have Antoine trying to get closer to the car head. So, Libertus.
Yes.
Do you think this time around, like next time they get to the DRS zone, will Antoine send it side by side into 2-1?
Depends on the gap at the exit of the last corner.
Yeah, but what's your prediction?
I think it's gonna be like 6/10.
So he's gonna send it. You think 6/10 is enough to send it or no?
I don't think so. 6/10 is quite a lot.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Maybe if he uses the energy, but I don't think it makes a lot of sense to use the energy now. If you use the energy, to use it in the very last lap of the race. It's gonna be 6.6/10. So yeah, 6.7/10. It's gonna be DRS wide open. It's too far away. He's not gonna be able to send it.
No, it's not.
He gets a lot closer there at the end of the straight, but he's too short. Oh, wow.
That was
close. That was too close to comfort. It's just a side-by-side battle from the back between Paul Dower and Noxzz. I don't know why Paul Dower is trying to fight this. Because Noxzz has a penalty, but Paul
Dower goes down the inside. What a move!
No,
Maybe he's pushed wide.
What's happened?
And we have lost name reduction, unfortunately.
But the thing is, why is Paul Dower fighting this? He has a penalty.
Maybe he's trying to.
Yeah, but why did Paul Dower send it? That's what I'm struggling to understand. Why? Then let's see if Noxzz is gonna be able to take that back as Cameron gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. Let's just go back to Antoine and Ole. 5/10. They're closer.
Oh! Paul Dower is wide.
Again, it's got a penalty. It goes wide. Antoine close to Ole ahead. Not close enough. 8/10. 8/10. I think Antoine made a mistake in the last corner.
That's not impossible.
Wow, yeah, that's not good. Antoine must have made a mistake somewhere in the last lap because it's way slower. And always, well, the gap to Hiddy Oliver is getting bigger and bigger. So, unless something happens, this is gonna be uh the classification as we enter now shortly. The last lap of the race is gonna be lap 29 out of 29.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody gets a last minute penalty, which is definitely not what you want because you get that feeling of being so close to keeping it clean, but then you get that penalty there, and that's quite yeah, quite annoying to say the least. But even if Hiddy Oliver got a penalty right now, P1 got a penalty, I think he should be able to keep his place as long as it was a track limit penalty because it's almost 3 seconds, and he should be able to use the energy that he has in his car to defend that place. Hiddy Oliver starts the last lap of the race here in Qatar. Let's see if Ole is able to defend. And it's gonna be Antoine making the move on the inside and now trying to get over an exit. It's gonna be Antoine. He has the one opportunity. This is his biggest opportunity right now. It's turn number 4. He's not gonna send this. He's gonna stay behind. But it's not over for Antoine. There are many corners left. But if he wants to send it, if he wants to move, he's gonna have to do it in a spot where you usually are not able to overtake. But Ollie just runs away with that position. And it's just a contact further back between Paul
Diver!
and Noxzz.
He has lost the position there.
Oh, this is gonna have to be looked at. Bad steers, as I said. Why is Paul Diver trying to fight that position? You're not getting that position. You have a penalty. So I don't think that's the right decision from Paul Diver to fight the position, but they were very close to contact last time. They did have contact, but they didn't spin. Now they spun around in the hairpin. Let's see one last corner for Antoine to make the move as Hiddy Oliver should be about to cross the line at any moment. As Cam has spun.
Has lost the car.
Cameron has
And
spun
Hiddy
in turn number
Oliver
5.
is gonna win the FTR Qatar event. And Ole is gonna come home into second place for, I think, it's the third time in a row. That's an impressive performance for him.
Yeah, he's in a great form at the moment. But Hiddy Oliver, man, 2 races in FTR.
2 wins.
2 wins. Second race in the series, second win in the series for the TR team driver. This is it.
Alright, I admit that you cooked me.
And Cameron now about to finish race. Definitely not the cleanest race from the Mihai Motorsports driver. First race for the team. It's definitely a race where they can learn and move forward. Because, to say the least, I think it's been quite disappointing. They say that they wanted to be rivaling the tcasts, and they finished behind both tcasts.
Yep, that's like Haas and Rich Energy.
Well, anyways, Blue Gogi is our driver of the day. Let's go back to the standings, to the race leaderboard, so we can see and do a little reminder of how the race finished. It is P1 for Hiddy Oliver. Amazing performance for the Hungarian 40R team. Great stuff. Sel, I think, is the driver, is taking the fastest lap of the race.
Yes.
Ole in second place. And then it's Antoine in third, Noxzz in fourth. As I see the Hungarian celebrating the win on the podium. There are all horizontal flags on the podium, I just noticed, and they're all European as well. So that's a pretty good coincidence. As you see, now the drivers celebrating on top of the podium. Great performance by all of them. Great performance by everyone in the top 5, I think, pretty much. Great job. They were all very quick, all race way quicker than the rest. And it's not the first race we've had in which these 5 drivers have gone ahead of the pack. So it's gonna be P1 for Hedy Oliver, P2 for Ole in tcast, P3 for Antoine's Triple V, P4 for Noxzz and Drive, P5 for Paul Diver and his Jiggerop, P6 for Monjoja in the Triple V. Great race for Triple V. Third and sixth, actually. Blue Gogi is going to be P7. Alex is going to be P8. Sale is going to be P9 with our fastest laps. That's 3 points for the tier team driver. He didn't make it to the end in the soft tires. And then P10 for Cameron, the brand new driver for the brand new team. Not the best performance from him. And that will be it for today. Thank you everybody for watching, and see you in round number 8. Bye bye.
Yeah, goodbye.